Okay, so this is the brand new Google Pixel 11 Pro. Between the Pixel 10 Pro versus the 11 Pro. Okay, let's start with the weather. Don't mind the echo, I'm still getting everything set up here. So 3, 2, 1. And as you guys can see there, it's very similar. And like I said, the Pixel 10 doesn't magically become slow, it's just a matter of, yeah, so it's definitely faster on the 11 Pro. Let's launch up the camera application. 3, 2, 1. And it's ready to go on both devices. And we're gonna do a third-party application. So in this case, let's launch up Instagram. 3, 2, 1. And Instagram exactly the same, nothing new. And I can go back and forth, same 120 hertz refresh rate. And we can go back. Of course, we have split screen multitasking on both devices. So you could be able to tap and hold on the app icon and have split screen. And then for instance, you can have the weather app and you could have Instagram simultaneously. Of course, you can flip it back and forth or make it bigger, make it smaller, whatever the case may be. Double tap it to flip it around. And yeah, so you could do that. The Tensor G6 chip and the G5 chip is very capable of multitasking. Let's launch up Subway Surfer and actually get like some sort of gaming going on. Okay, let's start these up at the same exact time in 3, 2, 1. And I'm just gonna have it go back and forth. And also too, pay attention to the battery too. And we can actually go back into previous applications. So like I said, the camera is already ready and loaded. And we can even go back into Instagram. Let's do it like that. Okay, that will memorize in the background and this will memorize in the background. Go to apple.com.
Opening apple.com for you.
There you go. So 11 is ready to go. So you can still talk to Gemini while you're surfing the web. And of course, your circle to search is still going to be present. So you could be able to circle elements on both devices perfectly fine. And this is going to work system-wide. So if you're on TikTok, Instagram, whatever the case may be, you could just be able to tap and hold the swipe bar if you have swipes enabled, and you could be able to circle to search any element that's on the screen. But what's really cool about the 11 Pro, I'm going to focus on the 11 Pro for a second. They have something called the Creative Suite. So you actually have a teleprompter on the official camera application, and you can also enable a audio visualizers, and then you have your creator. So you could actually have a teleprompter, audio visualizer, speech enhancement, but I think my favorite has to be the social media grid. So if you're making TikTok, Instagram, it gives you a safe zone. So just keep in mind, so you're not really too far off of everything. But also the teleprompter, you can, add things in here. So if you have Google Notes, you could be able to, copy and paste things as you will. So I could say subscribe, and we're gonna go back again. So let's start recording. So test, subscribe to SimplyPops, to the best tech channel on YouTube. And I like how it's on the top portion of the display, so you could be able to just look at the text, but you're keeping your eyes on the camera. Because remember, the front-facing camera is here and the teleprompter is there. To the best tech channel on YouTube. Teleprompter is a handy feature for creators, and I think that's something that you're not gonna really get on the 10 Pro. I can't find that setting here, but maybe they could push it out with an update. Yeah, this is like identical, very identical to the Pixel 10 Pro, man. And I wouldn't really say that's a bad thing. I mean, considering if you're upgrading from the 10 Pro to the 11 Pro, you may want to skip out on this. But if you have the Pixel 8 Pro or earlier, you might want to consider this upgrade. Now, I happen to have a Pixel 11, the regular model, and I like how the camera bar isn't as big, or it doesn't jut out too much as the Pro. But yeah, I didn't even set this up yet, so I can't even review it. And even so, the bezels are thicker on the 11, so just keep that in mind, man. We could actually show our screen. So for instance, we could share the screen with Google, and we could be able to identify what's on screen. So for instance, what am I looking at on screen now?
You're looking at the Apple homepage featuring the latest iPhone lineup.
Okay, so let's say you're shopping on Amazon, you're shopping on Apple, and you want to decide which iPhone you should get. Which iPhone should I get?
To help you decide, what features are most important to you? For example, are you looking for the best possible camera, maximum performance, a particular size, or something that fits a certain budget?
I'm looking for the top of the line cameras, performance, everything. I want the best.
Considering you want the absolute best of everything, top tier cameras, performance, and features, the iPhone 17 Pro is likely the ideal choice for you.
Oh, before I go, we gotta play some Asphalt. All right, so we have some Asphalt 9. We're gonna test out this loading time. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah. Performance is looking pretty buttery smooth. Oh no, I'm about to lose. There we go. That's how it's done.